Today we showed you a couple of the plays last night of Troy Tulowitzki tripping over at first base. He's been placed on the 10-day disabled list. Rob Refsnyder, who was just recently acquired from the New York Yankees, Southern California product, is here. He will not play today, at least not to start the game. But tough blow once again for the Blue Jays and Tulowitzki, a guy that seems to have had to deal with a number of injuries throughout his brilliant career.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the best, one of the toughest shortstops in all of baseball, whether National League or the American League. But that was a tough one to see with Tulowitzki turning that ankle at first base last night.
Today, the interesting thing was with Francisco Liriano on the mound, whether or not he was actually going to be in the bullpen warming up. His name's been thrown about as far as potential trade target, but he is on the mound, and this is the lineup that he will face. Is presented by Mike Scioscia. Halos at 50 and 54, game number 105, and 5.5 back still in the wild card race. Escobar leading things off at third. Mike Trout's in center. Albert Pujols DHing. CJ Cron, who homered last night, is the cleanup hitter at first. Andrelton Simmons at short. Cole Calhoun is in right field. Martin Maldonado behind the plate. Shane Robinson gets his second consecutive start out in left field. And today Caleb Coward gets the day off. It's Cliff Pennington starting and batting ninth, playing second base. Left-hander, the 33-year-old native of the Dominican Republic, Francisco Liriano, is on the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays, and this year it has been a tough go for him. 6-5 with a 5.99 ERA in 17 starts.
Yeah, and you can see those walk totals, 42 of them. That's always been an issue, but really been a big factor this season why that ERA is just barely under 6. My go-tos to be successful against Liriano is don't chase his slider. Very rarely in the strike zone. He'll throw a lot of them. About 33% of the pitches he throws are sliders, and hit that fastball, especially that sinker. He's going back to his sinker last season, but more to his four-seam fastball back lower part of the strike zone. Some good numbers in this lineup for Angels against Liriano in their careers.
Take a look at the Blue Jays on the defensive side of things. Pierce, Carrera, Bautista in the outfield from left to right. Donaldson, Goins, Barney, and Smoke from third to first. Miguel Montero, he is behind the plate.
And Smoke at first base has been excellent. Fielding percentage of .999 this season. Has only made one error. Has been involved in 87 double plays turned. Second best in baseball as far as fielding percentage. Joe Mauer leading the way at first base.
Escobar ready to lead things off. 273 average, 6 home runs, 28 RBIs, a couple of doubles last night. On board 3 times. Also picked up a walk. First one's a broken bat roller toward the hole. Goins to the backhand, and a perfect throw to first. 1 pitch, 1 out to start this one.
And Escobar always aggressive, swinging first pitch. And Goins, good range, taking over for Tulowitzki at shortstop. Got a lot on that throw to be able to get Escobar at first base. Not only be able to field that ball, especially with the bat being shattered in that direction. Good concentration, good throw.
Trout last night, 1 hit, 1 walk, 2 RBIs, 1 for 4 overall. Takes ball 1, hitting .325, .446 on base percentage. Gets jammed, shoots it over to Smoke. Liriano covering the foot race, and the lefty beats Trout, round number 2. We're seeing more and more this week, Gooby. Teams really pitching Trout in off the plate.
Almost to the point where they don't care if they miss off the plate in, even if they would hit Mike Trout, because they're going to stay in it, because it drifts out over the plate. It's going to go a long way. So the catchers, Montero and Martin, have set up way inside to make sure they don't make a mistake. They'll get Trout on a jam shot, 3-1.
I guess the positive being that nothing's bothering the hand, the thumb.
He's being tested.
Yeah. So 2 quick outs, and here's Albert Pujols. Albert hitless last night. 0 for his last 20 now. He went 0 for 5. 230 batting average.
By the way, one thing you notice with Trout, slid feet first into first base, no head first dive, which is always important to see for anybody, especially Mike Trout going to first on that one.
The old 2-out, 2-0. Liriano's a guy that can and will get his pitch count up and do it early. And that's the line to center. Ezekiel Carrera is there. Well struck, but right to the center fielder. And the Angels are down in order as we head to the bottom of the first. Yusmeiro Petit on the mound for the Angels with no score. Here's a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the Toronto Blue Jays. 104th game of the season. They come into play with a 48-55 mark in 5th place and 8 back in the East. Bautista at right, Donaldson at third, Smoke at first base. Morales, the cleanup hitter, the DH. Steve Pearson left. Ezekiel Carrera is at center. Miguel Montero behind the plate. Darwin Marney at second, and Ryan Goins batting 9th, playing shortstop as they take on Yusmeiro Petit. He has pitched in all 36 games out of the bullpen this year for the Angels. 2-0. A 2.70 ERA.
Yeah, he'll make his first start since June 20th of 2016 when he's with the Nationals versus the Dodgers. But he's thrown the ball very, very well. Very pitch efficient throughout his year out of the bullpen. So around that 40-50 pitch range could, the way he throws, get him that 3rd, 4th inning possibly.
But that's what I don't understand is, like, why even worry about a pitch count when it comes to Yusmeiro Petit? You mentioned that start he had against the Dodgers last year. 94 pitches, 6 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs. He's been a starter before. And
he's a guy that when it gets to that pitch mark, he might go out to Mike Scioscia, I'm good. And Mike Scioscia, probably because he's a veteran and Petit knows his body very well, he may indeed get some more pitches if he's quick, especially in the first couple of innings.
Longest out of the year, 3 innings at Bautista. The second pitch pops it up. Crone and Pennington dealing with that sunshine with the roof open. TJ makes the call on the catch, 1 away. Here's the Angels on the defensive side of things. Got Robinson, Trout, and Calhoun in the outfield from left to right. Escobar and Simmons on the left side of the infield. Pennington and Crone on the right. Maldonado behind the plate.
You mentioned Cliff Pennington going back on that pop-up before Crone called him off, making his 28th start at second base. 2 hours, been involved in 12 double play turns. Played some shortstop, he's played some third, but majority of his starts have been at second base this season.
Josh Donaldson batting in the number 2 spot, takes a strike. Hitting .239. 0 for 3. Last night's game, drew a walk. The walk that he picked up in the 4th inning with 2 outs was the first base runner that Bridwell allowed in that game. 6 total hits by the Toronto Blue Jays. The Angels picking up the win 7-2.
I'll tell you what, it's a lot of fun to watch Parker Bridwell compete on the mound. He has been excellent this season. Great numbers on the road.
Down goes Donaldson.
Talk about painting a fastball. Yusmeiro Petit, perfect spots. Right on the outside corner at 91. Not overpowering. It's going to be 87, 91 range with his fastball, slider, curveball, very good changeup. By the way, Bridwell 3-0 on the road, 1.80 ERA on the road for Parker Bridwell.
7 1/3 last night, a career high for him. 3 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 run. Here's Justin Smoke. He smoked everything he hit last night, including a home run late against Cam Bedrosian.
He hit that one rocket we showed in the pregame show and in the opening right to Caleb Coward. One hopper. Ended up being a 4-3 putout.
One to Smoke. Just off the plate. John Tumpane is calling the balls and strikes today. Sean Barber at first. Ted Barrett at second. Angel Hernandez at third. 2-1 on the corner. Remember that name sounds familiar. John Tumpane. But several weeks ago in Pittsburgh, he's the umpire that saw the woman attempting to take her life off the Roberto Clemente Bridge and talked her off, brought her off the bridge and off the ledge. And Smoke picks up yet another hit. 2-out single here in the bottom of the first.
In my Hyundai, key for this game for the Angels to be successful, going a little nickelback. Never going to be alone, knowing it's a bullpen day. You don't have to conserve energy if you're Yasmero Petit. Just go as hard as you can, as long as you can in this game, because you have your mates down in the bullpen ready to pick you up. What a season, though, for Justin Smoke. Batting average now 300.
29 home runs. Kendry settles in. Shift on. Morales takes a strike. .254 average for Kendrys. 20 home runs, 56 runs batted in.
Good changeup. When you look at numbers for Morales, especially when he's behind an account, batting average 148 versus a changeup. That was a changeup right there for Petit against him. 155 versus a curveball. So the slow off-speed pitches have been very effective against Morales this season. We know him very well. Doesn't miss many fastballs, though. Try to go back-to-back changeups against him.
Cron playing behind Smoke at first base with 2 outs. And a lefty at the plate. Morales takes just off the plate, 2-2. Down goes Morales. 2 strikeouts in the first for Yasmero Petit. Will head to the second with no score. Liriano with a 1-2-3 first. He'll face Crone, Simmons, and Calhoun here in the second inning. CJ comes in batting .233. Hit his 5th home run last night. The only hit that he had, that was in the 9th. 1 for 5 overall. Two balls, no strikes. Liriano's coming off a win against Boston. 2 runs, 2 hits, and 5 innings of work. Foul back.
Going back to last night's swing by CJ Crone. It's worthy of a Carl's Cam replay. And a hanging slider, and that baseball was crushed by CJ. Got out quickly, picking up his 5th home run. First home run versus a right-handed pitcher. Slugging percentage against lefties this season, .585, 4 home runs, 11 RBIs for CJ Crone.
Crone strikes out, swinging 1 out. And I think I mentioned Boston as his last opponent is actually Oakland. His last 2 starts ago was at Boston, got a no decision, taken out early. Andrelton Simmons, see the batting average at .301. Went 0 for 3 in his first 3 at-bats yesterday. And then picked up a double and a triple. The triple his 2nd of the year. The double his 24th. His on-base percentage overall at .352. Shallow right field. Long run for Bautista. He's there. 2 down. Hey, today's game is on AFN, the American Forces Network, now in its 75th year of broadcasting to American military personnel overseas in more than 170 countries and naval ships at sea. We welcome those that are watching, and as always, we thank you for your continued service.
Cole's had some pretty good swings against Liriano in his career, 3 for 8, including a home run. Liriano really has struggled throughout his career against the Angels, but he's locked in here so far today.
One off the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Cole yesterday with 1 hit, going 1 for 5. It was an RBI single. 45th RBI. Turn that over a little bit.
A pretty good changeup. About 18% of his pitches, changeups. Mentioned earlier, 33% sliders, 49% fastball. Of the 49% fastball, just under 42% of their sinkers, lower part of the strike zone.
Three-two. Ground ball toward the middle, but with the shift on, it's going the shortstop throwing at Calhoun. 6 up, 6 down from Liriano. We hit at the bottom of the 2nd with no score. Angels baseball. Receive group ticket pricing for as low as $8 per seat. Just call 888-796-HALO or go to angels.com. No scores. We start at the bottom of the second. 2-out single allowed by Petit. With base runners so far. And he also picked up a couple of strikeouts. Steve Pearce to lead things off. Ground ball up the middle. Not hit that hard. Off the end of the bat. One away.
Well, if you're Mike Scioscia and Yusmeiro Petit, you like those quick outs. Taking the sting out of the bat off the end. Quick ground ball out for Petit.
Ezekiel Carrera comes up now with the bases clear. Getting a start today in center field. 80th game. He's done a nice job. 297 batting average. 366 on base percentage. And we'll look at a strike. A 1 on the corner. Called strike 3. Carrera goes down. 2 outs, third strikeout for Petit.
Boy, he can paint his pitches, all his pitches, very, very well. Under control, doesn't overthrow the pitches, and hits his spots effectively. Right on the outside corner. And when you're around the strike zone a lot, you're going to get those borderline pitches. 2 of the 3 strikeouts have been looking. Go back to that start. He went 6 innings, 94 pitches, just 1 walk, 5 punchouts in his last start in the show.
Ground ball over to second base. Chrome was going to go over there. Pennington had a long way to go. And you'll take that quick second inning for Yusmeiro Petit. We're off to the third with no score. Angels baseball on Fox Sports West is being brought to you by Metro Nissan. Doing it right. Afternoon baseball here in Toronto. Game 2. Angels trying to make it 2 in a row. We're scoreless as we begin the third. The old CN Tower. Just outside here at the Rogers Center with this roof open.
Hey, Dino Ebel said he's going to go up, take a look up there today after the game. I said, hey, good luck, have fun. Take a couple pictures for me.
I can't believe you would go up there.
No.
But what's the difference between that and going up to your room at the hotel? Any hotel.
I don't look out.
You don't look out the window?
No.
You go straight caveman.
Yes.
Bottom third of the order against Liriano, who's faced 6, retired all 6. Maldonado will take a strike. Martin hitting .244, 11 doubles, 11 home runs, 29 runs batted in. On board twice last night with a single and a walk. Also scored twice. Skies this one on the left side. Goins, the shortstop, calling for it. One down. Shane Robinson back out of left field today. 0 for 3 yesterday with a walk and a run scored. 2 for 19 at the major league level this year.
Four for 11 versus Liriano for Shane Robinson in his career.
Count remains at a ball and 2 strikes. Cliff Pennington's on deck.
Well, so far in this game, Liriano has really pitched inside very effectively to the right-handed batters.
Trade deadline upon us, coming up on Monday.
Liriano rumored to be going to Kansas City.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, the way Kansas City's playing right now, you wonder if they're even going to need to do anything. Won 9 in a row. Although Cleveland in first place in that AL Central have won 8 in a row.
Little dribbler. Liriano's got it. 2 down. Pennington takes outside, switch hitting second baseman, .252. 5 doubles, a home run, and 9 runs batted in. Caleb Coward getting the day off, started 4 straight. 1-1. Well, this doesn't look like a guy that's out of sorts from a mechanic standpoint. Not pitching like a 5.99 ERA guy today. I mean, he's locked in right now.
I mean, when you think about it, 42 walks in less than 77 innings pitched. Been very good so far in this game, including 11 home runs allowed. So walks and home runs allowed. That's why the ERA just under 6.
It's 2-2.
Pretty good velocity on the fastball, also 93 on that fastball.
Acquired from Pittsburgh last year. They pitched well for the Blue Jays down the stretch. 10 starts, pardon me, 10 games, 8 starts, 2-2 with a 2.92 ERA. 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3. So that's 9 up, 9 down for Francisco Liriano, including his second strikeout. We hit the bottom of the 3rd, but no score.
Coors Light back in this date. 1898 GA Garrett Anderson breaks Rod Carew's club hitting streak at 26 games. The smooth swinging GA ended up with 28 straight for the club record back in 1998. Angels Hall of Famer Garrett Anderson.
Merrill Petit back to work here in the bottom of the third. 8, 9, and 1. Barney, Goins, Bautista. Just missed off the plate. Darwin Barney came into the game when Tulowitzki got hurt last night. 1 for 2 last night, hitting .219. 5 doubles, 2 home runs, 11 runs batted in. One to one. Right on that corner.
Fastball on the corner, slider right back on that same corner. Now you can expand the strike zone.
Down goes Barney.
That is pitching, and that's a good sign to put down. I'm looking at that fastball away put down by Martin Maldonado, knowing you go about a baseball or even 2 off the corner, you're going to get a swing like this. Set up away, gets that hitter that chases because he had 2 outside corner pitches prior to that.
Four strikeouts for Petit. Here's Goins, starting shortstop, hitting .204. Goins went 0 for 3 last night. Reaching for it, fouls it off. 0-2 count.
Late on a changeup. So he's throwing a curveball, fastball, changeup in the 3 pitches so far to Goins.
Upstairs.
Almost caught him to chase that high fastball.
Popped up. Maldonado quickly out from behind the plate. You're talking about getting a read on that immediately off the bat.
Because he knows how far away Escobar is. Take a look at our tools of the trade brought to you by Ram Trucks. Is Merrill Petit so impressive so far, painting the outside corner both with his fastball, his curveball, the movement of his pitches right on that outside corner, working so effectively with Martin Maldonado for a punch out so far for Yasmero Petit. Excellent effort here into the 3rd inning with 2 outs.
Top of the order, Jose Bautista. He popped out his first time up. One base runner in this game. That was Justin Smoke with a 2-out single in the first. Off the end of the bat, popped up. Crone calling for it. Petit with a 1-2-3 third. We head to the 4th inning, still with no score. The 6th. Oakland is in town. That's a 12:37 start. Fans in attendance will receive a trading card pack courtesy of Topps while supplies last. For more information, go to Angels.com. Top of the order for the Angels here: Escobar, Trout, and Pujols. Halos looking for their first base runner of the game. A little dribbler toward third. Donaldson has to come in on it.
That's 2 pitches, 2 outs for Escobar. Slow rollers to that side of the infield twice now. And Donaldson coming in on that baseball quick on the transfer, a lot on the throw. Gets Escobar by a stride. When you look at the numbers for Liriano hitters versus his fastball this season, .328 batting average, 11 home runs allowed. His slider changeup combo, .232, no home runs. Trout behind in the count. Trout's numbers over, so that sinker, that's something that Liriano throws quite a bit. .444 with 5 home runs, still pretty effective. Also against the slider, .275 with 2 big flies.
Trout grounded out his first time up, got jammed, rolled it over to Smoke. 1-2. Pulled down the line. Donaldson with a diving stop from his knees, and he's not going to get him. It sails over the head of Smoke. Trout will take second. Now it goes an infield base hit and an error on Donaldson.
That's his 11th error of the season for Josh Donaldson at third base.
Heck of a job just to get to that baseball.
Yeah, Trout was going to be at second base on that anyhow if he doesn't make that play, but good range for Donaldson down the line, dives, tries to throw that one from his knees, then a high throw and wide at first, allowing Trout to get in the scoring position for Albert Pujols. Still good glove work for Donaldson, just the errant throw.
Albert lined out to center field his first time up.
See Liriano trying to use that 4-seam fastball a little bit more, but Albert's been very good this season versus a sinker. Lower part of the strike zone, had a good swing that first bat, lined it out center field.
One ball, one strike. I misspoke. Albert coming into the game 0 for his last 21, now 0 for his last 22 with that line out to center. Although well struck right to Ezekiel Carrera. Ground ball back up the middle. Barney's there. Trout advances to third, 2 outs. Cron punched down in the second.
Boy, a lot of room down that left field corner for C.J. Cron if he gets a pitch on the inner half of the plate, whether it's a slider or fastball. A lot of room for Cron to pick up an extra base hit.
To what? Trout standing at third base. Infield base hit in the air by Donaldson. Moved over there on the ground out by Albert.
Good block by Montero behind the plate on that pitch in the dirt. 4 wild pitches this season for Liriano. Kept this baseball in front very well. Good technique by Montero. Has struggled throwing out base runners this season, but solid there on that pitch in the dirt.
But it's not his fault, right?
No.
3-1. This is pulled and gloved by Donaldson. Off the end of the bat. And Donaldson squeezes it for the 3rd out. Scoreless as we head to the bottom of the 4th.
This is being brought to you by the all-new 2017 Subaru Impreza. Subaru's symmetrical all-wheel drive plus 28 miles per gallon. More than a car, it's a Subaru. By Heffernan Insurance Brokers, insurance and financial services for you and your business. Visit hefins.com.
Afternoon baseball here in Toronto. I guess morning baseball back home. Game 2 of a 3-game set. Angels took game 1 last night 7-2. We're scoreless so far. A sun-drenched afternoon. I don't know that I've ever been here where the roof has been open for the entire series.
Tell you what, the weather has been perfect so far.
Donaldson leading things off against Yusmeiro Petit. 2, 3, and 4 for Toronto. So fingers crossed for tomorrow.
It's supposed to be nice.
Yeah. Petit with 4 strikeouts. 1 hit allowed. Donaldson struck out looking at the first.
You know, you need to love the old stadium, man. Exhibition stadium.
Exhibition. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Especially in April and late in the season.
Oh, yeah. The playoffs in '85 were quite comfortable.
No breeze whatsoever, too, right?
No.
Donaldson shoots it foul, trying to go up that first base line. And why not if Petit's continuing to pitch him out there?
I remember one game when Lloyd Mosby had a home run against, because he used to play football there, the goalpost, and went through that over and in for a field goal. And I couldn't resist. Said, field goal's good. Got into that jet stream and flew out to right field.
Lloyd Mosby.
Yes. Part of that great outfield they had.
Bat goes flying. Just got a piece of that baseball. It's a foul ball.
How he was able to get a piece of that baseball is beyond me, but perfect pitch by Petit, just enough to foul that one away. Jesse Barfield, Lloyd Mosby, George Bell. Wow. What an outfield the Jays had.
Back up the middle. Donaldson will pick up a base hit. Leadoff single. And it'll bring up Justin Smoke, who had a base hit in the first.
AT didn't get that baseball quite where he wanted to. Maldonado said a high target ended up being lower part of the strike zone and back up the middle. See where he's trying to set up that target was a little bit lower. And Donaldson, after fouling off that very tough pitch, throwing the bat the pitch before, gets a base hit up the middle.
Smoke rips one out to right. Get another hit for him. Donaldson will stop at second. So back-to-back hits to start the fourth. The Angels starting to get action in their bullpen all of a sudden.
When you're swinging the bat well, even if you out on the mound throw a pretty good pitch, it's an all-speed pitch, went out and got it, drove it in the right field. Smoke has been locked in this entire season. His last 14 games for Smoke, .396.
Two on, nobody on. Morales at the plate. Gentry's struck out swinging in the first.
Morales has rolled into 18 double plays.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah, especially get an all-speed pitch, get him out in front, rolled over to an infielder.
Like that.
Angels have been playing some outstanding defense. Only one error this month, and that's covering 20 games. That's the fewest in the majors. What an improvement from last year as compared to this year. 14th in the American League in fielding percentage, second this season, led by that man right there, Andrelton Simmons.
Strikeout for the first down here in the fourth. Now you'll take the double play ball from Pierce.
And after a steady diet of all speed, goes after him with a fastball, sitting on an all-speed pitch. Instead, got the express and a swing and miss.
Middleton getting ready.
It's a tough spot. Pierce has been better this season with runners on base, although he has rolled into 8 double plays.
Donaldson at second. Smoke at first. Out to right. Cole's got to go back on him. 2 down. Donaldson tagging. He's going to try to go to third. Relay from Simmons is high, and it'll cost the Angels a run. Smoke will get third base. 1-0 Toronto.
Yeah, Cole got back. Donaldson a little bit late as far as tagging up on. They had a play, but a high throw. The angle that Simmons had to throw that baseball to Escobar. The high throw and into the stands.
9th error of the year for Simmons. 1-0 Toronto here in the fourth. Two outs. Ezekiel Carrera struck out looking in the second inning. 0 for 1. Carrera swinging and missing wildly. 1-2.
Good movement on that fastball from Petit.
Two balls, two strikes. .47 pitches, and he has looked really good. Out to center. It'll be the third out, and unfortunately for the Angels, the error by Andrelton Simmons costs the Halos a run. 1-0 Toronto as we head to the fifth. .214. Daniel Cormier and John Jones will take each other out, I believe. It's going to be a double knockout. While FX has the prelims covered with number 3 Ricardo Lamas taking on number 15 Jason Knight in the featherweight division. Coverage begins today at 4 Pacific on FXX.
There's Geddy Lee in the building. Hall of Famer from Rush. It's his birthday today, by the way. Happy birthday to Geddy Lee. Huge baseball fan.
Andrelton Simmons will lead things off here in the fifth. He'll be followed by Cole Calhoun and Martin Maldonado. Simmons a fly ball to right in the second. Liriano, 2 strikeouts, 1 hit allowed. Angels leaving a man at scoring position in the fourth. To 1. That's out toward left center field. Pierce racing back. Shy of the track, calls it in. 1 away. Calhoun grounded out his first time up. overtime called by Cole at the last second.
Real good pace in this game too for Liriano, both pitchers. Through 4 innings, Liriano had thrown 45 pitches, Petit 48 pitches. So one average a little over 11 per inning, the other at 12 per inning. Excellent pitching by both so far.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
There's a lot of room in that left side of the infield for Cole Calhoun against Liriano, especially he's pitching him away. He's thrown him some changeups today so far, but still he's let that baseball travel. A lot of room with 2 strikes to punch that ball. That left side of the infield.
Full count. Cole strikes out swinging. 2 down, 3rd strikeout for Liriano.
Goes upstairs with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Could have been a little out of the strike zone. Gets a swing and miss. And Liriano throwing more 4-seam fastballs today than he has at any point in a game. The Jays made that trade with Pittsburgh last year. Russell Martin worked with him in Pittsburgh. He wanted Liriano to get back utilizing his 4-seam fastball more. He had some good successful numbers last year as a Blue Jay. This season not so much. He went back throwing a lot more of those sinking fastballs and he struggled.
Ball and a strike on Martin Maldonado. Popped down in the 3rd. Bouncer to Donaldson. 2-hopper. Halos down in order here in the 5th. We're off to the bottom of the 5th inning. It's still 1-0 Toronto.
2017 Kia Sorrento. Parker Brewell has been very, very good as an Angel. 8 starts this season. ERA 3.04, 5-1 the club, 7-1 in his starts, but he's been even better on the road. 3-0, 1.80 as the Jays lead this game 1-0 on an unearned run allowed by Yasmero Petit, who threw the ball very, very well in his 4 innings. Get some high fives walking into the dugout from his teammates. Excellent job. Just 48 pitches thrown, 5 punch-outs, no walks, 1 unearned run in 4 innings for Petit, making his first start since June 2016.
Too bad it's not continuing here in the 5th. It'll be Keenan Middleton taking over. Bottom third of the order. 36th game, 2-0 record, a 4.06 ERA. 4 innings for Petit, season high. Montero grounded out his first time up. 11th game with Toronto. He's now 2 for 28 since coming over from the Cubs. Two 2-0. Run that Petit gets charged with unearned because of the error. Three singles allowed. 1 pitch in there for a strike, full count. Pitch foul back, big swing.
Back to my Hyundai key. Never going to be alone. That bullpen in now for Yasmero Petit. Keenan Middleton. You're going to see a number of bullpen mates coming in. Hopefully a situation get the lead and maintain it. Pick off the 2nd victory of this 3-game set.
Three-two pitch. Upstairs, it's the leadoff walk. First walk of the game. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Los Angeles Angels and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of Angels Baseball LP. Leadoff man on board, Darwin Barney up at the plate. He struck out in the 3rd. On the move, little hit and run toward the corner. Montero will round second, head to 3rd, and he might be waved home, and he is being waved home. Relay to the plate is cut off. No throw from Simmons. 2-0 Toronto.
Pitch runs into that inside part of the plate. The part of the plate where Barney could do some damage with extra base type swings on it. Saw that throughout his career on the inner half of the plate. Turns on that one, picks up a double, his 6th, 13th RBI also the season for Barney.
Corner infielders playing in, anticipating a bunt from Goins. Not bunting. Instead, swinging away. Takes that pitch upstairs. Just didn't catch the strike zone. So it's an 0-1 count. Goins popped down in foul territory in the third inning. Did not go. 1-2 count.
See if indeed swung at this pitch. No, he was able to hold up on it. Not easy to do, especially on an elevated pitch.
Flips this one down the line. It's a fair ball. Goins trying to go to second. A throw from Robinson is offline. I still thought it got there in time. I don't know if Pennington didn't have the ball cleanly in his glove, but I thought he was still going to get him. It's 3-0.
Yeah, Robinson charged that very well and got a pretty good throw in the second base. Goins just went with the pitch right down the line. Quickly got to the wall and got rid of it. And it's on a little bit of a bobble in the glove. He's able to get his hand in. If he quickly applies a tag, he's out.
I don't think he realized he was running. Bautista late on that one. I think Pennington was getting the ball out of the glove at least to throw back toward first base, and Robinson had gotten the ball to him so quickly. He was surprised that Goins was right behind him.
Because he's out. He goes back and puts that glove down.
Bautista twice has popped out to C.J. Cron today. 0 for 2. So walk and back-to-back doubles. And it's a 3-0 lead.
That was a perfect throw from Shane Robinson. And looking to throw back to first base instead of applying a tag. You got to anticipate he's going to try to go to second on the ball down the line like that, though. Especially with the speed of Goins.
Bautista shoots one out to right. Cole's there. Goins not going anywhere. Goins is staying. One down.
I hear you. It's amazing how a leadoff walk will really change an inning. Montero worked the walk and back-to-back doubles. 2 runs scored for Toronto to expand their lead to 3-0.
So 1 out, a man at second. Here's Josh Donaldson. He's 1 for 2. Scribner's been up this whole inning. Called up from AAA Salt Lake. When he gets in the game, he'll be making his major league debut. Two and one.
Well, it seems like Keenan Middleton's release point is not quite as crisp and consistent as we saw earlier in the year, especially with his slider, even on his fastball there. Too quick in his delivery. He needs to slow down a bit on that pitching rubber.
21 pitches so far for Keenan. Bautista fouls it back.
Even that slider wasn't exactly where he wanted to throw it. Trying to stay balanced. He's already drifting downhill. That's the thing. It's the reason why that elbow is dragging along for Keenan. You want to have that balance, center balance on the pitching rubber before you start working downhill.
Down goes Donaldson, 2 outs.
Goes upstairs, mislocation once again. That pitch was supposed to be away and down. Overthrew that. But 97 on a fastball up, very difficult to make contact with. That's why Martin Maldonado's out with a quick conversation with Keenan to tell him to stay back a little bit longer. Trust the mechanics. A special arm Middleton has. Work in progress. Really his first full season pitching out of a bullpen.
Smoke 2 for 2 with a couple of singles.
And his batting average out .303 on the season for Smoke.
Smoke goes down swinging. Nope, he fouled it. Hits the ground. Maldonado thought they had the strikeout. That's why he grabbed it and applied the tag.
Mike
Scioscia wants an explanation.
I had the ball hitting the bat first.
I wasn't even close.
Where? That is not even close.
No.
And Smoke never pointed down to the ground as if to say, I fouled it.
Almost seems like it hit the plate. Maybe the sound of that made him think, John Tompane, that it actually was fouled.
The 1-2. 3-0 Blue Jays here in the 5th. A long bottom of the 5th. Another foul back. Middleton about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Again, I go back to there's no real reason to take Yusmeiro Petit out of the game.
Just 48 pitches thrown, under control, comfortable, was still throwing pitches exactly where he wanted to. I know they were going to try to keep him around that 40 pitch limit, but he was very, very comfortable on the mound.
And the hitters at the plate were not comfortable at all against him.
And sometimes 40 pitches, stressful 40 pitches, and you're taxed. That wasn't the case with Petit. He really looked good on the mound today. Really great to see him go out there, get an opportunity to start and throw as well as he did.
Two, full count. Smoke goes down swinging. Blue Jays scored twice. They lead at 3-0. There's no better time to buy a new Hyundai than now. See your local Hyundai dealer or visit buyhyundai.com.
Toronto leads the Angels 3-0 here. Top of the 6th, Shane Robinson going to lead off the 6th against Francisco Liriano, who has been very, very good, allowing just 1 hit so far. 58 pitches through 5 innings. 3 punch-outs, no walks for Liriano.
Shane Robinson lines one out the left field to lead off the top of the 6th inning. 3rd major league hit this season.
Talked about his numbers, pretty solid numbers in his career versus Liriano. I think that 5 for 13 for Robinson against Liriano.
Second base runner of the game against Francisco. Pennington struck out looking his first time up. Takes inside.
And you wonder now, after that base hit, leadoff base hit, That control issues come into play again. Mentioned how many walks, 42. 76 and 2/3 innings pitched. Coming into the game, no walks so far.
Shallow right center field. Carrera calls everybody off, makes the catch. One down.
And as a center fielder, Carrera, you are the quarterback of the outfield defense. Communication, and Maltese adjusts at the last moment. Beers out of the way. Carrera able to catch that pop-up by Pennington.
Escobar's seen 2 pitches today. He's grounded out twice.
Pretty good changeup throughout this game for Liriano too. It's been 84 to 86 range. That tailing action away from a right-handed batter. Showing a couple pretty good changeups even to Cole Calhoun today. And there's been talk about Liriano being traded. A number of scouts here today, they have to be impressed with the way he has thrown the ball.
Two balls, 2 strikes, bottom part of the zone.
Yeah, 4-seam fastball inside the pitch before at 93, 2-seam fastball on the outside corner at 92.
That's a little soft liner out to center. That's going to fall in. Robinson will turn it head to third. The throw goes to second base, and the Angels have runners at first and third. First time today they've had multiple base runners on board for Trout.
It's the guy you want up in this situation, and Mike Trout. Infield hit last time up.
Trout 1 for 2.
Montero was set up inside. Liriano missed away by a lot. It's one of those things, certain points in the game when you're a pitcher and you have a hitter like Trout at the plate, you're not as comfortable going inside. Again, that pitch drifted out over the plate above the strike zone, but called the strike. Because if you miss out over the plate, you end up with a tie game.
One. Trout lines one back up the middle, a base hit underneath the glove of Liriano. The Angels get on the board. 3-1 Blue Jays.
Multi-hit game for Trout again. Picked up another RBI, 45 on the season. Well, if anybody's ever been due, it's Albert Pujols coming up now, but a perfect swing from Trout. Tried to go away, didn't try to pull it, lines it back up the middle for an RBI single, scoring Shane Robinson, who led off the inning with the base hit. .70 pitches. Had a very quick first inning, economical throughout for Liriano. And now some trouble here in the 6th inning.
Albert 0 for 2. Fly ball to center and a ground ball to second. Two 0. Albert takes a perfect pitch. 2-1. Escobar standing at second base. Trout at first. Two 1 on the way.
Good patience there by Albert, not chasing that fastball out of the strike zone. Hit that on the ground. It could be trouble. Albert is 4 for 25 in his career versus Liriano. C.J. Cron on deck.
3-1 count. And he walked him, so the bases are loaded. Action in the Blue Jay pen. See what John Gibbons decides to do. CJ 0 for 2. A strikeout, a line out.
All of a sudden doesn't have a feel for his pitches, whether it's his changeup or fastball for Liriano. Has been behind the count throughout this inning.
Escobar at third. Trout at second. Pujols at first. 1-0 pitch. Cron pulls it down the line, just foul. Out in front.
C.J. Cron has been very good with the bases loaded in his career. 452 with 2 grand slams, 2 for 5 this season, 6 RBI.
One 1-2.
Gotta believe Liriano might try that changeup away off the plate and down, or a slider in the dirt.
Cron strikes out swinging. 2 outs.
Ripped that hard slider and got a swing and miss. Not far enough away from Montero to score. It's a big strikeout for the Jays and Liriano.
So Simmons up. He's 0 for 2. A fly ball to right and 1 to left. Oh, 1 to Simmons. No balls, 2 strikes.
Even though behind in the count, Simmons very good putting the ball in play. He's been very good with runners in scoring position this season.
We're about due for a catcher-pitcher meeting. Just struck out a guy. He's 0-2 on the next guy. I think he's locked back in.
I think if you're a hitter, you like that.
Yeah.
Little indecision. Throw off his timing. Hopefully he makes a mistake now.
Simmons lines one up the alley in left center field, and that's going to tie the score. 3-3 game here, the 6th.
And what do we say about throwing off the timing of a pitcher who was locked in?
I don't know why the guys keep screwing around with these silly meetings. Just finish off what you're doing. Angels will certainly take it.
You have a strikeout on a perfect pitch to Crone, then back-to-back good pitches to Anderson Simmons, and you go out for a conversation, and then all of a sudden, heart of the plate, and again coming through with a runner, with runners in scoring position for Simba, lines a single, left center field, tie ball game.
Here's Cole. Simmons down with 46 runs batted in on the year.
He has been so good this season.
Cole so far 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. Takes a strike. Well, likely last batter for Liriano regardless. 1-2 off the plate.
One good thing with that base hit for Anderson Simmons, good to see he has Mary Petit off the hook. As far as potential loss, he left behind 1-0 on an unearned run in 4 innings. A great swing by Simba.
Well, he picked himself up. Unearned run courtesy of Simmons' throwing error.
Talked about it on the pregame show. He puts the ball in play.
This one's lofted out toward left center. Carrera calling for it. And there's the 3rd out. But the Angels striking for 3 here in the 6th inning. It's a 3-3 game as we head to the bottom of the 6th.
Oh, Bryce Harper has a 19-game hit streak going. 9 home runs, 29 RBI during that stretch as they play host to the Colorado Rockies. Rich Hill has been dominant in the month of July, 3-0 with a 1.42 ERA as the Dodgers take on the San Francisco Giants. They're all-time rivals. Rich Hill's really picked up, especially with Clayton Kershaw out of the rotation now on the disabled list for the Dodgers. San Francisco 32.5 games back of the Dodgers.
They're the bottom of the 6th inning in a 3-3 game. The Angels bring in Troy Scribner, making his major league debut. 26-year-old from Washington, Connecticut. 18 games at AAA this year with Salt Lake, 10-3. A 4.16 ERA. He was acquired prior to last season from the Houston Astros in exchange for cash. And last year did a terrific job between AA and AAA. Bobby Valentine, who's the basically the athletic director at Sacred Heart University, before the game today tweeted, "Congrats, best of luck to Troy Scribner, the first Sacred Heart University player to be in a Major League Baseball uniform."
Yeah, not overpowering with his fastball. It's going to be 87 to 91 range. Very good slow curveball and changeup.
He gets Morales, Pierce, and Carrera here in the 6th inning. Troy, the brother of big league pitcher Evan Scribner. And it's 1-1 strike.
What a feeling this must be for him making his major league debut. His parents are in attendance here tonight, or I should say this afternoon.
Two-two pitch. Morales fouls it off. We've had a chance to talk with Charles Nagy the last week, talking about the guys that the Angels have down at the farm, and he really liked Scribner, and I gave him some grief about it because Scribner is a Connecticut guy like Nagy. He said, well, that adds to it, of course. This one's fouled back.
Yeah,
he just likes the way he pitches.
Yes.
Nothing fancy about him, just knows how to pitch and gets after it.
Parents David and Gail mentioned that at the game here today. There's that good slow curve, 71-mile-an-hour curveball. Picks up his first major league punch out.
Morales 0 for 3 with 3 punch outs today.
71-mile-an-hour, 12-6 break on the curveball. First punch out, first out in the bigs for Scribner. Good balance, solid break, good spin rate to that curveball for a swing and miss.
Pierce is grounded out, hit a fly ball to right. Scribner's parents didn't have passports until yesterday. Had to go to Buffalo to get them, but they could make it up here.
Good moment. How about that, having two sons pitch in the big leagues?
Out toward right, and it's a 1-out single. So Pierce is on board with 1 out here in the 6th. And here comes Ezekiel Carrera. Cool thing about Scribner too is, especially when you see and we've had a chance to witness it over the last several years with Matt Shoemaker, undrafted at a Sacred Heart. Spent 3 seasons in the Astros organization before, as he said, was surprised he got traded to the Angels. His numbers this year: 18 games, 17 starts,
98 strikeouts in 97 1/3 innings pitched. Very impressive numbers. David Scribner, Troy's father, taking a photo of his son. How proud he must be at this moment.
Out toward left, right to Robinson, who comes in, puts it away, 2 outs. Can you imagine just the thrill of having one of your kids reach the ultimate goal of playing one of them, just professional baseball, and get to Major League Baseball, but then to double your pleasure with 2 of your boys getting to the big leagues.
Yes, and the stress as a parent watching the games too. The ball was hit pretty well, but run down and sigh of relief, gets the out.
And thrust right into the fire too. A 3-3 game in the 6th. Caught the inside corner. Montero grounded out in the 2nd, walked and scored in the 5th inning. And that's out towards center. Hit well. Trout's going to watch this one go. It's a 2-run blast for Miguel Montero. Just his 3rd hit as a Blue Jay. It's his 1st home run. And Toronto's back on top. It's 5-3.
He went down and got that pitch lower part of the strike zone. Changeup, stayed back on it well. Montero's always had some pretty good power. Goes to center field for a 2-run home run. And the reaction by his father.
So bases clear for Darwin Barney with 2 outs. Down the line, Cole runs out of room. Oh, 2. This is hit toward the middle. It's a base hit, hanging breaking ball. Barney picks up his 2nd hit of the game.
He really stayed back well in that slow breaking ball. They ground that one up the middle.
Goins 1 for 2, an RBI double in the 5th inning. That's a foul ball.
Good decision by Maldonado to try to field that in their territory, get an easy out to finish off the inning.
Called strike 3. Down goes Goins. The 6th is in the books, but the home run by Montero puts the Toronto Blue Jays back on top 5-3.
The Halos and the Jays, and the Halos down by 2 as we head to the top of the 7th inning. Don't forget, following the game, it's Angels Live presented by your SoCal Mazda dealers with myself and Jose Moda. But right now, it's all about Troy Scriber making his big league debut just a half inning ago, and his proud parents are joining me right now, David and Gail. And Gail, first to you, happy birthday. What type of birthday present is this for you?
The best. Can't get any better than this.
David, I know you have another son in the big leagues, but what are some of the emotions going through your mind as you saw your son make his debut?
Well, I'm definitely very nervous. I think it's worse being in the stands than out on the field.
And Gail, the performance, had a couple strikeouts. Yes, he had the log ball, but he looked good out there. What do you think?
Yes, I'm very pleased. He's got a good, he's always got such a good confidence with him. So we're really happy for him that he's going to get over those nerves and move on and just do his job. We know he can do it.
Absolutely. And David, did you have a chance to talk to your son before he went out there, and what were some of the emotions he was experiencing?
He said he was relaxed and ready to go. And I think he's ready. His big brother Evan says he's ready, and he'll be fine.
How much fun was this for you? I know you're in the bullpen taking some photos. You were down there taking a shot with your son behind you on the mound. I mean, what type of a day is this going to be for you?
It's going to be a great day. It's just awesome.
Perfect. Well, guys, thanks so much for joining us. Yes, and Mom, happy birthday once again. And we got your passports, by the way.
Yes, that was amazing. They were awesome.
All right. Well, I'm glad you made it here in time. Congratulations once again. Guys, some proud parents as we send it back to you.
Yeah, tough for Troy Scribner. Obviously, he feels horrible. The parents are always going to feel great and proud to see their son reach their ultimate goal of getting to the big leagues. But
what a moment, though.
Yeah, no doubt.
Birthday, too, for his mom, Gail. That's awesome.
He'll be all right. He persevered this long. As an undrafted free agent, you get to the big leagues, you could deal with the bumps and bruises along the way. Joe Biagini's the new pitcher. Ben Revere pinch hitting for Shane Robinson. Robinson finished the game going 1 for 3 with a run scored. Towards short. 2 down. Ben will stay out and play left field. I joined the Angels Tuesday, August the 8th. Orioles are in town. Fans in attendance receive a cool mesh hat, courtesy of Chevron Extra Mile while supplies last. For more information on that August 8th promotion, just go to angels.com. .35th game for Biagini, 3-8 and a 4.89 ERA. Pennington 0 for 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Francisco Liriano, 6 hits, or pardon me, 6 innings, 5 hits, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 3 runs, all earned.
Biagini at times pretty valuable as a starter also for the Jays this season.
Yeah, 11 starts, 34 games. 0-2 upstairs. Pennington strikes out swinging. Terrible throw down to first to complete the strikeout. The Angels down in order here in the 7th. Stretch time in Toronto, 5-3 Blue Jays. afternoon's contest here, 9:30 a.m. with Angels Live pregame show. Jesse Chavez going up against Cesar Valdez in the finale of this 3-game set. Final meeting of the year between these two teams. Scribner back out for his second inning of work. Bautista, Donaldson, and Smoke in the 7th. Nobody warming up for the Angels. Ben Revere does indeed stay in and plays left. This one lifted out toward right center. Cole calling for it. One down. Bautista 0 for 4 on the afternoon.
A lot of baseballs hit by Bautista off the end of the bat so far in the series.
It's like he's spinning off the baseball.
He was able to get that one double. Was in the inner half of the plate. He turned on it last night. Other than that, off the end of the bat.
Donaldson 1 for 3, a single, 2 strikeouts. Scoop this one out to center. Trout's there. 2 down. Smoke 2 for 3 with a couple of singles. We'll shoot this one out to the alley, left center field. Revere is there. That ball slices right back to him. Scribner with a 1-2-3 7th. We're off to the 8th inning. 5-3 Toronto. Also picked up an RBI. Simmons with a 2-run single. At that point, it tied the score at 3 in the 6th inning. But Toronto leads at 5-3. As we start the 8th inning, Joe Biagini gives way to Joe Smith, the former Angel, to start this 8th inning. Joe on the season, pitching in his 38th game, 3-0, 3.38 ERA, 50 strikeouts, 9 walks, 34, and 2/3 innings. He'll get the top of the order. Escobar, Trout, and Pujols.
And Joe Smith fastball. This is that sidearm angle. It's going to be 88 to 92 range. Very good slider, change up. Healthy this season. put up some pretty good numbers. His name and bantered around as a possible trade piece for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Escobar 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored in the 6th. Joe would be a guy I would think would draw some interest from teams that can shore up their bullpen.
You know, the Dodgers are one of the teams that are interested in Joe Smith. Escobar is 1 for 8 in his career versus Joe Smith.
Bat goes flying behind home plate.
Runs his fastball lower part of the strike zone, lose the control of the bat.
Spent some time here in Toronto, 2010 through 2012. It's in tight. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Played shortstop and DH. The Blue Jays then. Full count. Joe's ready. Here comes the 3-2. Escobar takes outside. It's a leadoff walk.
Almost looked like Tom Payne was going to ring him up on that one, but just a little bit off the corner. So he flinched the home plate umpire, thought about calling, did not call. That was off the plate.
Foul back. Drought 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI.
Joe Smith has really pitched Trout inside. A lot of fastballs in.
Jammed him out to shallow right center. Carrero puts it away for the first out. Brings up Albert. Hey, MLB.TV Premium back and better than ever. Watch every out-of-market regular season game live on over 400 supported devices. Plus get free subscription to At-Bat Premium. Blackout and other restrictions apply. Go to MLB.TV for details. Pujols over 2 with a walk. Take a strike.
Pujols 2 for 5 against Joe Smith.
Nice play by cameraman.
Standing ovation for him.
He'll be on Dancing with the Stars next season. Way outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
That is a frisbee slider from Smith.
Just got a piece of it. Escobar over at first. Albert fouls it off to left. Cron on deck. 1-2, and Albert strikes out swinging, 2 outs.
Good breaking ball again from Smith against Pujols.
Actually, Luis Valbuena is going to come up and pinch hit for Cron. TJ ends the game going 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts and a lineout.
Seeing CJ Cron pinch hit for Luis Valbuena and hit a home run. Like Socha trying to see that magic for Valbuena, pinch hitting for Cron now.
.198 batting average for Luis. .11 home runs, 32 runs batted, and he's 1 for 9 as a pinch hitter with 2 RBIs. Backdoor slider. No balls, 2 strikes. Valbuena lifts one out toward right field. Bautista moving over. Backpedals onto the track, puts it away, and the Angels are done here in the 8th. 5-3 Toronto as we hit at the bottom of the inning. Scribner's back out for his third inning of work. Had a 1-2-3-7. It'll be Morales, Pierce, and Carrero for Toronto here in their half of the 8th inning. Kendricks is 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts today.
All have been on slow off-speed pitches.
This is lined out to left. Revere backs up a couple of steps. 1 out.
Now it's time to take a look at top tier play brought to you by Arco. Montero with 1 on. Changeup from Scribner. Didn't quite get down and away far enough against Montero. 2-run home run. Center field. Top tier play brought to you by Arco. Giving the Jays a 5-3 lead.
Pierce to the base at his last time up, 1 for 3 in the game. Three-one count. Pierce skies one. Shallow left. Simmons going out. Revere calls him off. 2 down. Five consecutive fly ball outs for Scribner. Osuna getting ready. The Angels in the 9th. And Simmons, Calhoun, and Maldonado due up. Carrera, the center fielder, 0 for 3.
.39 pitches thrown for Scribner in his 3rd inning of work. Still, what a thrill for him.
Carrera pops this one up. Valbuena calling for it. And a 1-2-3 8th inning. We head to the 9th inning. Halos are trailing at 5-3.
Drive the all-new 2017 Chrysler Pacifica, the new benchmark of minivans. Test drive one at your local Chrysler dealership today.
By Mercury Insurance, we're on a mission to save you money. Log on to mercuryinsurance.com to get a fast free quote and see how much you can save.
And by your 22 Southern California Mercedes-Benz dealers, committed to delivering the best or nothing.
It's the top of the ninth here in Toronto, game 2. Halos down by the score 5-3. Roberto Osuna takes over. Well, the Toronto Blue Jays are trying to close it out for them. 26 saves on the season.
He's very good plus fastball from Osuna. 93-98 slider, cut fastball, changeup. 58 strikeouts in 42 and a third innings pitched. Very good ERA, 1.91.
Andrelton Simmons will lead things off. Pilar will play center. Carrera moves over to left for Pierce. Andrelton fouls off the first one. He's 1 for 3 with a 2 RBI single in the 6th inning.
Remember last at bat when Andrelton Simmons fell behind 0-2 with the bases loaded, line a single left center field, tying the game up at 3 at that point.
Simmons takes a called strike 3, 1 down.
That was a nasty pitch. 8 pitchers pitch, not a whole lot you can do. Really basically at the mercy of the umpire. That slider right on the outside corner, just a little bit off it.
Cole 0 for 3, a ground out, a strike, and a fly ball to center. He'll line this one back up the middle. It's a base hit. Chuck and duck action by Osuna.
Stayed back well. Good swing by Cole Calhoun. Bringing the tying run to the plate now. Fastball down, out over the plate. Lines it right back up the middle. Didn't try to pull it. Osuna had to get out of the way of that one quickly.
Maldonado fouls it back. Martino for 3. He gets hit by a pitch.
That's a pretty good sound off that guard of his arm and elbow area. Trying to walk that one off. He is as tough as can be, but that got him pretty square, even with that guard, that elbow area. Adam Nebula, Mike Scioscia going to check him out and take him out of the game. Pinch runner anyhow, more likely
That's
to
what I was
tying
thinking
run
too.
anyhow.
Yeah. So Caleb Coward will pinch run for him. Ben Rivera for 1. Pinch hit in the 7th, grounded out. Cole at second, Coward at first. Caleb's tying run at first base.
Coming into the game, Ben Revere, a career .302 hitter against the Jays. Has been swinging the bat very well of late.
.1-0. Pulls it down the line, foul.
Alfredo making the play in front of his fans up here in Toronto.
One ball, one strike. Angels with 3 runs on 6 hits, 1 error, 4 left on. Toronto 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error, 4 left on.
Change up upstairs.
Two-one count. Cole with a 1-out single. Maldonado hit by a pitch. That's ripped to right field. A base hit. Cole will score. Coward will get to third. Revere's going to try to go to second. And he is in there with an RBI double. 5-4 Blue Jays. Runners at second and third, and Pennington coming up.
Well, we talked about how well Ben Revere has been swinging the bat coming into the game. 20 for his last 58. That's a .345 batting average. 1 for 2 in this game for Ben Revere. Stayed back on that slow slider below the strike zone. It's the barrel of the bat on that one, and rocket it's in the right field for a double, driving in a run.
Infield in now for Toronto with Pennington at the plate. He's 0 for 3.
Squeeze possibility always with Pennington at the plate here.
Down it in, gets away from Montero. Here comes Coward to the plate, safe. We're tied at 5. And Revere ends up at third.
What a change of events. All started with a good swing by Cole Calhoun up the middle. Martin Maldonado not given any room, gets hit with a pitch. Then the double, Revere, wild pitch, tie ball game. Fastball in the dirt. Montero didn't get his body over there quick enough. Gets away from him. Tie ball game. Pretty close play at the plate. Still the possibility of a squeeze.
1 ball, 1 strike. Infield still in. Pitching him in off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, you're going to see a cutter or a slider down and in.
Osuna struck out Simmons looking. Calhoun ripped a single to center. Maldonado hit by a pitch. And Revere with the RBI single, followed by the wild pitch. 1-2. Pennington chases the pitch up around his neck.
And still, that's a pitch he can get up and hit in the air. Boy, the Angels continue to score runs in the 9th inning.
Out toward shallow right center field. Calvert's tagging. Pilar makes the catch. Here comes the throw to the plate. Calvert is safe. Sac fly by Cliff Pennington. And the Halos are on top 6-5.
You talk about getting a great jump. Ben Revere, because Kevin Pillar has a very good throwing arm out in the outfield, but he had to go to his glove side, giving Ben Revere a chance to tag up, and he shows that speed, scoring the go-ahead run. Boy, the afterburners turn on the head-first slide and gets underneath the tag. Angels up 6-5. Nice job by Pennington. Has tried to get a ball hit in the air deep enough. Wasn't crushed, but got the job done.
And I said Coward meant Revere. Coward scored on the wild pitch.
Nice little impact for Ben Revere making, coming in for Shane Robinson.
Escobar 1 for 3 with a single and a walk. Two and one. Nice play by Pilar. He did everything he could on that shallow ball.
He charged it well. Got behind the throw. Mentioned his throwing arm, a very good throwing arm. 7 outfield assists. Ben Revere is too quick. But Norris getting ready in the bullpen.
Trout on deck, the 2-2. That's in the dirt, full count. The Blue Jays have the bottom third of their order coming up. Cool thing about all of this is the fact that Scribner, who gave up the home run to Montero to give Toronto the lead, has pitched the last 3 innings, is now the pitcher of record in his major league debut. 3-2 on the way. Escobar takes ball 4. Trout will bat here in the 9th. Second consecutive plate appearance for Escobar, in which he's worked the walk.
3 times on base for Escobar today. Just a little bit off the corner. Montero wanted it, but it was a ball.
Trout takes low. Mike 2 for 4.
Love a little insurance right here with 1 swing of the bat from Trout.
One-0. Down and away. 2 balls, no strikes. Three runs so far here in the 9th. The Angels on top 6-5. Came in trailing 5-3. It was Cole that started it with a base at the center. To 1.
What a swing, what an effort by Ben Revere. Boy, Scribner sitting there may have an opportunity to pick up his first major league win. What a moment that could be for the youngster and his parents here today at the ballpark.
Perhaps the best birthday present for Mom. Trout lifts one out towards shallow left field. His shortstop Goins is there. We'll head to the bottom of the 9th. But Norris will come in and try to close it out. Angels on top 6-5.
with 3 runs in the top of the 9th. Now it's time for the Land Rover. Above and beyond player of the game, Ben Revere. Been red hot last 20 games. 328 batting average, a 2-run double in the 9th. Above and beyond player of the game, brought to you by Land Rover. Ben Revere, what a swing. And good job tagging up and scoring the go-ahead run.
Bud Norris comes on to try to close it out. This will be his 43rd appearance, 1-3 and a 3.12 ERA, 15 saves on the year, 51 strikeouts, 18 walks in 40 1/3 innings. His last outing was shaky at best. He struggled with command, got knocked around by Cleveland. He's going to get Montero, Barney, and Goins here in the 9th for Toronto, clinging to a 1-run lead. Montero homered his last time up. He's 1 for 2. It was his first home run as a Blue Jay. First RBIs as well. New catcher behind the plate, Juan Gratterall. He goes into the #1 spot in the batting order. Escobar taken out of the game. Coward, who pinch ran for Maldonado, stays in the game. He's over at 3rd. One.
Good moving fastball there. 94 from Bud Norris. Russell Martin on deck.
Two one. 2-2. Montero rolls it foul. So the count remains at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Full count.
A lot of movement on that fastball at 95. Started in the strike zone, but drifted off the outside corner.
Norris ready, the 3-2, and he walked him. So a gift base runner to start the 9th. Pinch runner coming in now. Rob Refsnyder called up today. I mentioned the struggles that Norris had in his last outing. Gifting base runners. Sometimes it feels as if he's just trying to be too fine.
It's hard to get a call from an umpire when that moving fastball starts at the corner. It's going to drift off. You got to trust it, start it more middle of the plate, and then work it away.
Russell Martin pinch hitting for Darwin Barney. Martin hitting .222 on the season, 10 home runs, 21 RBIs. He's 0 for 2 as a pinch hitter. Last night, Martin, a multi-hit game, going 2 for 4 with 2 singles. He's grounded into 10 double plays this year. Here's the 0-1. Good one.
Good,
0-2.
Good slider. That's the type of pitch you can get a batter to hit off the end of the bat and get a double play with it.
Trout out at center. Couple of steps to his left toward the alley in right center field. Infield pretty much straight up with Valbuena holding Refsnyder at first. Gratterall set up outside. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. Nice block by Juan.
That was not easy, especially when you just got into the game to be able to block a pitch like that. Impressive by Gratterall. It's all about anticipating a pitch in the dirt as a catcher, knowing with an 0-2 count you can expand the strike zone. Good movement with the body laterally by Gratterall to keep that in front.
Good lead for Refsnyder at first. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Down goes Martin. 1 down.
It's a hard cut fastball to get a swing and miss after the slide of the pitch before. Finish him off with a cutter. Stays on top. Expands the strike zone. Swing and miss.
Goins, the shortstop, 1 for 3 with an RBI double. Upstairs. Two and 0. Halo scoring 3 times at the top of the ninth to take a 6-5 lead. Refsnyder's the pitch runner at first base. Terrell worked a leadoff walk to start the bottom of the ninth. Three and 0. Goins came in batting. 204 on the season. He's grounded into 9 double plays. That's a lot for a guy with a little bit of speed. Strike 3-1. Speed and from the left side.
Yes. Outfield playing to hit the ball the other way. And Bud Norris is pitching him away.
Well, Norris throws it away. Why worry about the guy at first base? And you've got a left-handed batter up, so Valbuena's playing off the base in front of the base runner. An error puts a tying run in scoring position.
It's not an easy play for a first base, especially when you're not anticipating necessarily a throw with a left-handed batter at the plate. Throws it away. Now you've taken away that ground ball double play out of the equation. More than likely, Jose Bautista will get a chance to swing the bat. He's on deck.
3-1. Full count. Here's the thing, you've got to do a 3-1 count. You haven't thrown over to first base at all. And on a 3-1 count is when you decide to throw over?
I've always believed, especially in these moments, you just hold the baseball. That's the best way to negate even the thought of trying to steal the base. You don't have to throw over, just hold the ball, make them stop, and then concentrate on that batter.
Full count with 1 out. Tying run at second. Bautista on deck. Here's the payoff. He pulls a foul. Another payoff on the way, and he walked him. Second walk of the inning. Tying run at second, winning run at first.
Charles Nagy going to pay a quick visit now to Bud Norris. Bautista has rolled into 13 double plays.
It's 5 walks for Bud Norris in his last third of an inning, because he didn't retire batter in Cleveland. He faced 4 batters, walked 3. The 4th one hit the slam. Jose Bautista so far this afternoon 0 for 4. He's popped out twice, hit a fly ball to right field twice. Ref Snyder, the best base runner at second base. Simmon's trying to sneak up behind him, so keep him honest. That's in the dirt, nowhere near the strike zone. And it's 2 balls, no strikes, and Norris can't find the zone.
Another good block by Juan Gratterall behind the plate. 2 excellent jobs of keeping that ball in front of him.
Oh, he grounded it to second base. Pennington will flip it to Simmons for 1. Relay back to first. Got him! Light that baby up as the Angels pick up the victory by the final of 6-5 this afternoon.
Boy, in a fastball count against a dangerous fastball hitter, Bud Norris jammed Bautista, finished it off. 4-6-3 double play. Congratulations. Detroit Scribner picking up his first major league victory. Look at that running fastball. Jammed Bautista. Couldn't get out of the batter's box. Ends up being a 4-6-3 double play. 29th comeback victory of the season for the Angels. And then when you look at the 9th inning, have outscored their opponents in the 9th by 32 runs. Parents excited. Big league debut. Big league win today for Troy Scribner. What a day.
No doubt
Happy
about
birthday to Gail Scribner.
A nice win overall. 3 innings of relief for Scribner. A 6-5 victory. And the Angels scoring 3 times.